been involved in the picture.
Yeah, what one remembers vividly is that The Colour Purple gained 11 Oscar nominations, but not one for you as the director. Now, you must have taken that personally, Stephen. You cannot put a film up for Best Picture and not recognise the director, surely.
Well, you know, I take it personally when anybody, you know, has a film out that is nominated for Best Picture and automatically is not nominated for Best Director. I think that I take that as personally, you know, that how can, you know, a film be nominated for Best Picture if the director is nominated? I'm not just speaking for myself, I'm speaking for all films where that often occurs. It hurt me initially because I had my feelings hurt, you know, that I was kind of out of the club or whatever I've read. I didn't coin that, somebody else did, and I thought that was an interesting term or phrase. But at the same token, the day the Oscars were announced and I wasn't nominated, that was the day I was leaving for Hawaii for a 2-week holiday. And I flew all the way to Hawaii with this weighing heavily on me, you know, because I grew up a real kind of a wimpy kid. Never was allowed onto the football team, onto the baseball team. You know, the big guys never messed with me. They messed with me, but not in an accepting, agreeable fashion. You know, and they just kind of like slapped me around a little bit. You know, and I was never very popular, so it sort of brought back that adolescence. You know, that acne adolescence. You know, that I experienced, and I said, God, I feel like I'm in high school again. I feel like I'm being rejected like I was in high school. Then I got to Hawaii, and I was a little bit heavy-hearted, and I was with some friends. We went to a restaurant at the hotel. And as we got to the restaurant, and nobody had heard in Hawaii what the nominations were, so nobody knew who I was or whether or not we had been nominated or not. And I got to the restaurant feeling kind of sad, and the waiter came over and passed out menus, and as some waiters will say, they announced their names. And this guy said, hello, my name is Oscar, and I'll be serving you tonight. And that was it. That was it. I said, somebody up there likes me. That's what a nice way to break the. What a nice way to put it in its proper perspective. And ever since that moment in Hawaii, I've sort of enjoyed, you know, this time of year.